Hi everyone, welcome back. Today doing a voiceover. Just filmed my memory keeping in my Hobonichi cousin. I absolutely love this book so much, but I'm only using the weekly spread. There's a monthly that I've decorated there, but that's the only one I've done. And I just love this kind of memory keeping. I do a couple of different types. I love them all, but I just feel like I need to do this one as well as the other types. Coffee Monsters Co. is a big reason why I love this particular type of memory keeping, I think, because I just love her stuff so much and I love to be able to use it as much as I can. So I've just got the book next to me here. I'm just filming this little voiceover on the couch and I've got the self-care washi at the top there. It's really, really pretty with a purple hollow foil. So cute. I just love it. So it's April right now, and I filmed this in February, and it's a January catch up. So it's a very old set of memories, I guess you'd say. But just this morning, by editing back this video, cutting out some long bits or bits where I'm changing the channel on the TV or whatever, and also looking through the spread, which I haven't done before, physically here next to me. Yeah, it makes you kind of think, oh, that's right, this happened and that happened, and I felt like this, and it's really quite nice to go back and do that. And I guess that's why we make these memory spreads in the first place. I just flashed my Hobonichi weeks on screen there for a second, just showing you that that's my health journal. I've got plenty of videos about that on the channel, and I record in there, the health type stuff. Health and wellness, so food, hydration, sleep, all those kind of things. But I also write a really quick snippet about the day, and that helps me to remember what it is that happened that day. I also have another Hobonichi Weeks that is my planner, and I refer to that as well usually. So how I like to do this is pretty standard each week, I guess. I do change things around a little, but I like having the washi strip at the top, and I often put one at the bottom as well. But because I wanted to use that purpley Simply Gilded washi, it has these like falling stars in a hollow foil at the top. It's really pretty. I'm sure you can see that there. And I just like to have those facing upwards rather than from the down. So that's why I put them at the top, and so I didn't use a bottom washi in this particular spread. I've got all my little sticker books here. If you want to know more about my sticker books or go, have a walk through, let me know. But I have a couple of them which you'll see throughout this video. One is that little Sakura Mochi one that you just saw, and then this one is my TN version. That's oh, this sticker, oh my goodness, so cute. Sakura Mochi Design Co. And it's really cranky, working little mochi. And that's because we had a business meeting the next morning really early, and didn't have a lot of notice in terms of getting together the slide deck that I had to prepare. So I was up very, very late on Monday night working through that. So yes, quite a bit of angst around that. And then the next morning, you're going to see me putting down a little Tickle Pink Planning, here we go, sticker, which is this little primrose in her car. I didn't drive that day. I normally do drive, but because it was a different place off site, there was no real parking available. So I booked an Uber, and the Uber didn't show up, and it was quite rude. And then I had to get a cab, and then I was late. And I was actually very, very early before all this happened, but I turned up late. There was the last one there. I had to walk in last and apologize for being late. And it just set a bit of a bad tone for the day for me. But anyway, things improved over the day, no problem. But it might be silly to record that kind of stuff, but it's just what happened that day and how I felt. And when I go back and look at it, I remember all the other things that happened because of that. There were quite a few funny little things that happened that day, and I remember them because of that Uber no-show. So yeah, I love this idea of just memory keeping your kind of mundane things as well as the big things that happen. So yeah, here's the TN. This is a Studio Calico TN. I think it's Pink Fresh Studio is the actual brand, but I got it through Studio Calico. And in there I have 4 of the Traveler's Notebook B-Sides and Rarities sticker release paper books. Wow, that's a mouthful. They sold out so fast, but I bought a pack of, I think, 4 of them, and I also got a passport size one as well. Turns out they're awesome, and I'd love more of them. The little Sakura Mochi one, this one is also sticker release paper, and it's really good as well. But I have so many stickers, and these are predominantly character stickers in this TN, that, I mean, it's not full, so I don't need any more. But it would be great to be able to buy them again. And I've heard recently that they are going to add this sticker release book to their everyday lineup. So you will be able to get these pretty soon. So you probably know, but if you don't, the Hobonichi Cousin has a 24-hour timeline. So that, as you can see, down each day, they are timed from, let's see, I think it's 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. basically. So you get 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. pretty much. And so the top part of the spread, I'm asleep, hopefully. So I kind of start the day at about 8 in terms of the lines here, but I don't at all stick to the time. So obviously you can see it's just writing everywhere. So I'm not at all rigid about making sure things are at the right times. It's just chronological that I've put things. And you can see hopefully in a second, yeah, so you can see that great big mochi at the bottom of Tuesday. That is kind of about where 10 o'clock starts. So 10 o'clock is just above that head. And sort of after that, there's not a lot to record in terms of what happened. I often use that space to fill in what how I'm feeling about things, or that kind of stuff, or there's washi tape across the bottom. In this case, I actually put something that I had forgotten to put earlier, so it's something that happened at around 10 a.m. And I put it at 10 p.m. So it's definitely not any kind of real structure here. I just do tend to like to keep it chronologically, but that's just because it's how my brain works in working out what happened that day. So I spend a lot of time when I'm making these spreads just going back through my little sticker collections here, trying to figure out what I want to use. And I actually have another sticker storage solution that I'll show later on, and that's my big Coffee Monsters Co binder. I just got another one actually, so I've got 2 now. That video will come soon, I'm sure. Yeah, so I try to pick a sticker that reflects the activity that was happening. So this one you're seeing now is a little emoji, which is having some noodles, I think, by the look of that picture. And yeah, that's just a lunch break where we went across to one of our favourite places and grabbed lunch and had a big catch up. So yeah, it's about, for me, just finding something to represent what happened in that particular instance and popping that sticker down. This one is a little kind of sad sleeping emoji, and that's because I had a fair bit of pain that day. I've got an autoimmune condition, and it causes lots of joint and muscle pains, and it was a particularly bad day that day. I think a lot of the time it's a lack of sleep that can cause that to happen. It starts to feel a lot worse if you don't get enough sleep. And I definitely have not had a lot of sleep in this particular week as well. So I think here I'm just thinking nothing else much happened because I was probably so sore I went to bed. And so I'm here. I think I'm just not sure what to do next. So I've moved on to the next day. I think we're going to start Thursday now. And I've got a little hot water bottle emoji here, but it wasn't about hot water. I actually was sick that day. Turned out I had a sinus infection, saw the doctor, and got the next 2 days off work. I had to just pretty much do nothing for those 2 days. So I kind of marked both of those as sick days. The second one sticker here you can see is a Tickle Pink planning sticker. It's so cute. She's in bed with a temperature. It's really lovely. So then I'm just going to go ahead and write about, that happened basically. And it's nice to have that recorded as well. I have these great ideas of tracking my sick days in my weeks in the yearly section at the front, but I'm so bad with those trackers. I think because it's not on the page that I'm on, like it's not, I have to go to a different spot to do it. I just kind of forget. I wish I didn't. I'd like to be able to actually use it. And I did in my cousin for a long time. In maybe 2020, I was really good at tracking those kinds of things. But that was when we worked from home quite a bit, and it just felt a bit easier. But these days, I really struggle to do that. And I'm thinking maybe I should try to pick that up again. So, here's the binder. Oh my goodness, this thing is so cute, and it's so packed full of stickers. It's funny, there's no Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in here. It's just where I store everything else, because all of my Coffee Monsters are in that TNs, and I've got them off on the release paper. So, I think here what I'm doing is picking out a few that I know I want to use for the week and just putting them to the side. And then I wouldn't have to dive into the binder again so much. But, I always forget. Oh, I love those. I'm never going to use them, I think. I just love them so much. These are from Every Minute a Story, these ones you're seeing here. They're just super cute. They're very similar to Coffee Monsters Co. in a way. But there's some there that I really, really enjoy. And also Paper Echoes. I love these as well. So these are shops that I don't really buy from very often, but when I do, I buy a chunk of them, because usually it's as a sale, because these are overseas companies for me. So overseas shops for me, I mean. So I'm not, oh my goodness, these highlighters and Sharpies from Marshmallow Studio are so cute. I just love them so much. So much fun stationery stuff from Marshmallow Studio. So much fun. I'm getting sidetracked by all these cute stickers. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going through these Marshmallow Studio ones. We've got some really cute like breakfast ones that she's put out recently that I really like. I'm in love with balloon animals, so I had to get that. But there's never really a need to use a blue balloon animal sticker. I just use them when I'm having fun. And these are from Hello Paper Cat. So you can see behind there I've popped the grocery bag one down, because that's the next sticker I'm going to use in a minute. I love Hello Paper Cat so much. I love her style and her designs. I just love them. So I love that she has that big sticker on the sheet and then all the little ones. And I often hoard the big one, but I'm trying to use up those kind of things. Oh, yes. And so I've got these big, really big ones, like a full page sticker. I have some plans for those in my creative journal. So I will be using those, but nearly every time I do one of these spreads, I go through them just to check. And here's Lovely Mine, which is also such a beautiful shop. Just love her stuff so much. And you can see I've put the whole pack of them there next to me to go through and use throughout this rest of this spread. I'm actually doing 2 weeks in this video, because I did 2 weeks at once. I wasn't even going to film it actually, but because I didn't really feel like talking at the time, so I thought I would try the voiceover option. And yeah, I really enjoy the voiceover. Let me know what you think about it, because it's quite different to my old way of doing things. I think when I film it and speak live, you're getting my decision-making process a little bit in the video, rather than talking about what happened and like reflecting. So I like both ways actually, because sometimes I think the decision-making process is useful for people, but also I really like this reflection, and I get to go back and sort of relive it all over again, and the memories of that week as well, which is really quite nice, So I put the grocery bag down there to signify a light and easy delivery. I decided to get light and easy that week because I knew it was going to be a massive couple of weeks at work, and I was just not going to feel like cooking in the evenings. And it really makes such a difference to be able to just come home and not prepare something. I know that's super lazy, but my job is crazy. I absolutely love my job. I talk to my friends about this all the time. I just love the job, and that's why I put in the extra hours. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it, right? But it takes it out of me. It's a very I have 10 people reporting to me, and also a very large revenue target that I'm responsible for. And so it's a lot of talking all day, every day, a lot of meetings and a lot of decisions about clients and pricing and that sort of thing. And I love it. Fast paced and super exciting and fun stuff, but heavy on the data analysis and lots of discussions with people all the time. So it's not physical really, but it really is it can be quite a draining experience, especially if you're not sleeping. That kind of makes a huge difference, doesn't it? So these 2 days, like I said, I'm off sick, so not actually working and trying to, get better with this stupid sinus infection and catch up on some sleep. I think I had, let's see, just checking here. Yeah, I think I had a rental inspection on the Friday. So while I was sick, I also tried to do a little bit of tidying up to make the house presentable. It wasn't great, I have to say, but they're not looking for how tidy you are. They're just making sure you're not destroying the apartment. So that was fine. That little dinosaur, oh, Hello Paper Cat, again, love, love, love that sticker so much. There's a dinosaur in the middle of Friday there, little yellow dinosaur, and it says underneath Dino Chore. This is from Every Minute a Story, and it's got little cleaning products strapped to its back, and she's carrying a little spray and wipe bottle, a little cleaning spray bottle. So cute. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think these little character stickers is really what makes your day when you're doing these spreads. They just are super cute. I've got a chill day there on the Saturday, and then I've got this, I think her name is Scylla from Lovely Mine, and I'm just reading here next to me. It says, "Just feeling generally sorry for myself today. I must have just had a bit of a sad day. I can't really see why." At the top of the page there on Saturday, it says that I'm really feeling moody and cranky, which I know is from lack of sleep. So yeah, it's a very bad sleep kind of situation at this point, and that's because I was sick, and the pain from the autoimmune thing. It all kind of compounded and didn't feel so good, I guess. I've forgotten about it, really. So it's not like it's something that's plaguing me, but it's interesting to go back and see that, to understand how that felt at the time. And I think give yourself some grace for maybe not having the house as clean as you'd like it to be, or not getting things done that you wanted to get done because you were sick and you really couldn't do it. So Sunday was a planner day, and those are always good fun. So I have a little, I think that's a bean, I call them beans at the top there, from Every Minute a Story, with little planners. And I have this beautiful backpack sticker on the right there from Arabea. I love her little bag stickers. And you can see on the left-hand side, in a second you'll see under this book, I've put that big Hello Paper Cat sticker in the sidebar, because while I always have good intentions for the sidebar, I just often don't use it. So I've popped this big sticker there to take up that space, and I'm just going to leave it at that, I think. There's a bit of empty space here and there, but really doesn't bother me at all. And then I'm moving on to the following week. And this, I think, let me just turn my page here. Oh, I love crinkly Hobonichi paper so much. So one of the things I absolutely love about Hobonichi is the paper. And I'm just running my hand over that spread right now. And it just feels so good. The pen is a 0.4 Pentel Clenner pen. And let me just confirm that for you. I think it's 0.4. No, it's a 0.3. I kind of alternate between the 3 and 4 in this book. And what it's a needle tip, so it really does make quite an indent in the page. And so you can feel those little indents and raised pieces from the previous page all over the pages, and I love it, and it makes the paper super crinkly sounding. It's just a tactile experience using a Hobonichi, especially the cousin, I think, because the pages are so big. All right, so this is the week of the 6th of February, and we've got the Sleepy Time washi at the top there from the Coffee Monsters Co. It's so pretty with this gradient of color in the background, and it's got a little silver hollow foil throughout it. Oh, it's just silver foil. I don't think it's hollow. It's so lovely. And then across the bottom, I've used a Create with Pen washi, which is it's very pale pink, and it's got these clouds with little faces and then the raindrops as well. And that's in a silver foil too. It's a bit of a thicker foiling, and it's a bit not quite as glossy as the other one. It's really lovely, and I find it to be a really nice washi tape for framing things. So on the sidebar, I've put a little paper. Oh, I've put a bit of washi, but I decided to take it off and put this Paper Echoes little, I don't even know what you call that. It's all of her characters lined up, and they kind of perching on the line there. It's so cute. And this week I'm actually going to use the sidebar, which is super exciting because I never use the sidebar. So I've just started off with Monday there. So the first little set there says working in the office today and a pretty good day, although very busy, pretty much non-stop. And I've used a little sticker there from My Little Puffy, which is a computer in the shape of a bear. It's so ridiculously cute. I love it so much. So yeah, just a little bit of, you can see there's just 3 little sets of text on that first day on Monday, and that shows that it was a really busy day. Just lots happening at work, so not a lot of interesting stuff to write about really, just that it was busy. And at the top of Tuesday there, I have a Sharpie, like a little fat Sharpie sticker from Marshmallow Studio. It is so cute. I love them so much. And I've just put that as a working from home sticker, if you like. It doesn't have anything to do with working from home, but I don't care. I just like the sticker so much. So I had this great intention back then of working from home on, I think, Tuesdays and Thursdays, super determined to do it. And I did for that week, and then I stopped. I really love being in the office. I love being around the people, and it's just easier to have conversations with people when you're face to face. I know we had to do it for 3 years without being face to face, but I don't want to. I'd rather be with people. My idea was to stay home so that I could get a bit more focus. I get a lot of drop-ins in my office. People are always popping by to ask a quick question or have a chat. And while that's the thing I love about it, sometimes it can be too distracting because I do have so much to do. And in certain weeks out of the month, I have a huge amount of data analysis to do. And so I don't really have the time to spend on the drop-ins that aren't super work related. So I thought I would try having a couple of days at home, and I may bring it back. I can probably just do it ad hoc when there is something big. I can take that day and work from home. All right, so the spread has got away from me here in this video. I obviously have finished off Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. That sticker on the bottom of Wednesday is a little lovely mind sticker where little Coco is in bed. I noticed there that I've said early to bed just above that, so I must have went to bed quite early. And you can see at the top of Wednesday there's another little My Little Puffy sticker, and it says Dead AF. So I'm just reading it. It says, I didn't sleep well last night. I only got about 3 hours sleep in 2 separate sessions, which should have made me super cranky, but actually I was a little delirious until about mid-afternoon. That's right. So I expected to just be dead at work, but I think I was just, that really overtired that you get, and it turned out to be a pretty fun day. Got a lot done, but also wasn't cranky like I thought it would be. So that's good. That's always a good deal, isn't it? All right, this one cracks me up. That sticker I've just put down there is a gardening emoji. It's wearing overalls and carrying a little spade, and there's a little plant in front of it. And I've said at the bottom there, this is a gardening emoji because I don't have a plumber. So I had 2 plumbers visit that day to do a quote for putting in an air conditioner in my bedroom. So I worked from home for that reason as well. That was a Thursday. Worked from home so that I could do that kind of, house type stuff that's needed to be done. So this one is a little Sakura mochi, and it says I slept again. So it's got this little stars and super pleased with herself look on her face. So that was quite nice. So we're just finishing off Friday now. I've got a Tickle Pink planner sticker here that has a pile of paperwork and it says help. And I'm writing here underneath that I stupidly decided to work on the revenue and budget files and stayed at work until 8:30. So tired. Okay, so we're on to Saturday and Sunday, and I have about 5 minutes of footage left here. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this process of just there's 2 benefits to the way I filmed this. One is that I can just go ahead and do my thing with the memory spread without having to think about what I want to say. I don't usually, think about what I want to say, but I don't have to, just keep talking throughout the spread when sometimes it's nice to just I've got YouTube on in the background while I'm filming this, so I'm just watching other YouTubers do their thing as well, other journalists and planners doing their thing, and that's really nice. I really like to do that. And this is a very new thing for me. I have always filmed speaking at the same time. Always. It's only in the last maybe month or so that I've done it via a voiceover a few times. I think the first one I did was when I reviewed the Hobonichi launch in September last year. I did a walkthrough of the website and talked about what I was going to buy, what I was thinking about buying. And that's the first time I've ever done a voiceover. I didn't do it again for a long time, but I have just enjoyed the idea of just doing the spread on my own. And the benefit has been that I've been able to come back and reflect on it while I'm doing the voiceover. So it's quite a nice experience. But like I asked earlier, please let me know how you feel about it. If you prefer the voiceover or the other way, or you don't mind either way, I'd be keen to hear from you about that. It's always interesting to find out what people like and what people don't like. I'm not a fan of the spread that just has music and no talking. I really like the talking videos. I just like to hear from people and hear about their ideas and what they're going through and what they're doing. I don't know why, it's just my preference. So I don't think I will do many of those just music videos. I just prefer to talk because I prefer to listen to other people as well. So it's funny, isn't it? Okay, last bit here is the sidebar on the left. I almost never do the sidebar, but this time I did a little Animal Crossings highlight. And I have done that a couple of times in my sidebar. It's such a therapeutic game. I just love it so much. And I restarted at Christmas time. So this is about me trying to get Brewster to the island. I really wanted Brewster, but I kind of missed what a few of the triggers were that start the process of getting him. So it's so cute. I'm grabbing a sticker here. Putting back my Lovely Mind stickers. And then what I wanted to mark down was that I caught 2 great white sharks. and a whale shark in Animal Crossing, and I've never been that good at fishing, so um, I was, quite chuffed that I did that. Plus, I'm a bit of a great white shark fan, so it's always fun for me to have anything shark related. So I'm going to add this shark sticker here. This is actually for Shark Week when you're not feeling so well. It's a little marshmallow Studio Coco inside of a shark onesie, which makes pretty much no sense, but I love it anyway. It's so darn cute. All right, that's the spread finished for the second week, which is the week of the 6th of February. I'm putting back a few stickers and things here and there, and then I'm just going to very briefly flip backwards through the cousin just to show you the spreads and how they've turned out. They're quite similar. From a distance, they all look quite similar. I love that cohesive look, but part of me does think, oh, maybe I should try a different method. But I'm trying different methods in other books, so I think I will just keep that this way. I do have a spread coming up in the future where I've ignored the days and I've just written across the page, and that was quite interesting. So here we go, just looking back through the year so far, and then all my empty months that I never bothered to fill out. Okay guys, that's it from me. Let me know what you think of this little video, especially the voiceover option, as I mentioned. I really loved it. It's such a fun way of doing it. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you all super, super soon. Bye.